So this video is titled "The Reason Why You Can't Win with Steam." The real reason why you can't win with Steam or chasing Steam. If you go online, if you go right now, type in Google and you type in Steam betting, they're gonna say a lot of these articles at the top are gonna say, "Don't chase Steam. Why? If you get in late, you can't win." Um, this and that about different theories and like chasing Steam. You have to get in early, this and that. But the real thing about Steam is it's possible. You can chase Steam, but you have to know which games to follow. So the real reason why you can't win at Steam is because you're betting too many games. That's why. You're betting too many games and you're thinking that too many plays are Steam. But a lot of these games don't get steamed more than once. Like you won't have more than a few plays that get steamed on any given day. Okay. You're going to see a lot on the board that look like Steam, but they're not really Steam. And you have to filter out those games. So, like I said in my last example, you want to stay away from these high lines. Right there, there's a tip right there. You filter out. You want to stay away from these high lines, eliminate them because they're not going to be Steam plays. Think about it's all about the psychology of betting, okay? Do you really think that a sharp player is going to be betting a minus 350 line? Do you really think like a sophisticated, smart, intelligent person is going to be betting a minus 350 line and steaming the heck out of it to my 380? It's not a good business. It's not a good practice, business practice. It's not good financial practice, whatever you want to call it. It's not good money management. So they're not going to do it. They're going to look for games that are close to even money. Games that you think that they wouldn't be betting on. Those are the games that they're going to be betting. So that's one reason. Now, when they steam a game, another misconception is that they steam very quickly and rapidly. You're gonna see that online a lot with Google. They're gonna say the lines move across the board very rapidly, all of a sudden. Like that's another thing that's very untrue. Just because the line moves within an hour span, that doesn't mean that it's any better than a line that moves over the long term. Okay, so one thing about sharp betters and wise guy betters is a lot of these steam bets that hit the board, they don't even show up in the board. Like they don't even show, you'll never even see them on the board. So a lot of the ones that are getting steamed very quickly, those are public plays. Those are games that you don't want to be following. Like for instance, we had one the other day. I could take you back to it and I'll show you. Let's go back to the 29th. I believe it was yesterday, or actually it was the 28th. It was the 28th on Tuesday. So we had this game right here. This Chicago Cubs Cincinnati game, okay? Now, this game steamed, right? If you look at the close on the outer surface of it, it steamed. It went from 110 to 130, right? And look what happened. Chicago won. So Cincinnati somehow was getting steam, but if you look at the history on it, look how rapid this hit. You can even check this graph here, and it tells you right there. So Cincinnati opened up at a even money favorite, right? 110 or whatever. And look at the process that it went through. So it stayed around 115, not really moving, stayed, and then look, all of a sudden come game time at 4:30, right when the game's about to start, it steams all the way from the opener at the same line it was holding the whole day, and then all of a sudden steams all the way to 135. So what happened was all these people bet on Cincinnati. There was an influx of money that came in. So if if a lot of these articles on Google say, okay, if there's a steam that moves rapidly, that's respected movement. Now what happened here? You see this 108 all the way to 135. All this money came in. See, these are games that you don't want to follow because these are just people piggybacking, and then all of a sudden it's like a snowball effect. You want to get the steams that are moving early on in the day and slowly move in progression to a desired number because of the fact that those are ones that sharps are getting in on every hour. Like they're literally pounding the heck out of that number. They're pounding it, and they're hoping that the book doesn't move it as quick because they want to get more action on it. That's why. So these are games that you don't want to be betting on. So this was a perfect example of why you shouldn't bet on rapid steam movement or whatever they say in the articles. So hopefully this video was helpful. This clears it up a little bit more. So comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more tips and how to bet on Steam.